Okay, so day 3. I have been here a while already. 10:20. Probably been here for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Just took off the rest of the shiplap that was up there. Kind of just opened it up, cleaned it. Figured you don't really need to see any of that. The only part that we really want to see is once I start taking down that other side and it starts to open up, because you saw the struggles with just opening this up and it wasn't fun. So trying to get a game plan together of looking how I'm going to do this header, and I think you can see like this is a main stud that goes all the way to the top. This one goes all the way to the top, and this one goes all the way to the top. This one ends right there, so this is gone. This one probably went all the way to the top, but then this looks added. This is an afterthought. So they probably chopped that. They added this. This does not go to the ceiling though. This is not holding up any weight at all. It's just cut right there above the ceiling. This right here has the header, and then there's probably another one coming right down. And these two little guys, they do go all the way up. So these probably have load on it because it's being transferred from these two. This guy has no load on it. It's just going, it stops right there. And then it starts to go all the way to the top again with studs. So I think I'm gonna maintain this height all the way across. So I'm probably gonna get a smaller header, probably just another 2x6, 2 of them together. And I think I'm just gonna cut these main studs at wherever I wanna stop and put the header up against them so that it runs right across here. And then it stops right here. So it'll still carry the load of this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And then I'll build up, I'll put 2 2x4s in here to carry the weight of the header on this side. And then I'll probably have to open this up and add another, or I'll set it on top of the 2 2x4s that are existing here already. There are 2 2x4s right here. So I could just chop it, set it right on top of there, and then build this thing back up with sheetrock and whatnot. So what I've done now, and what I think is easier, is I've drilled holes at the top where I could probably get the reciprocating saw in there. And I'm just gonna cut down, and then just knock these panels out. And I like doing it from this side because I can see my electrical wiring. This is all still live wire. I haven't shut any of this off yet. I've just been being really careful. When I have to actually move these, I'm gonna go and shut all this off. But for now, I'm just cutting around it, staying away from the wires. So I guess I'll get to cutting, see how far I get. It's 10:20 now. See how far I can go before I get hungry for lunch. And I could really use a broom. Of course, it's in storage, so I could either buy one at Home Depot, or I could obviously just suck it up with the shop vac, but it would be nice to get as much of it up with a broom. And I didn't bring a pair of gloves. And this wood is very splintery and does not feel good on my mitts. So, gear up and get to cutting. We got some new wallpaper. Very festive. Yeah. See that? Very nice. kitchen. It is a miracle. Alright, once my batteries are charged, I can finish cutting that up, but for now, fortunately I didn't bring all 7 of my Ryobi batteries, so we'll stop it there. I figured actually before the batteries are charged, I might as well show you. Didn't realize that was not the best angle. Alright. So, almost there. Got some of these wires down out of the way. As soon as my Akita batteries are done charging, right there, come back, cut out the rest of that, then boom, cut out this one, and this one, and this one. Eventually I'll have to be a little safer around this one, but that's the plan. But for now, please see in the kitchen. Alright, got some gloves now. Whew. Oh yeah. Already seems like there's more light coming through this whole house. Well, kind of at the mercy of the batteries now, and I only brought 2 of my Ryobis, so that kind of sucks. Thought they would last a little bit longer, but man, it's too bad because I just have so many Ryobis. Alright, short video. Alright, that's a wrap for today. Got it all open. Try to get back as much as I can. There you go. Got all the studs picked clean except for all these nails. Look how many nails they used. And that's actually not that many. Look at all these. I mean, Goodness. So, standing in the kitchen, looking into the dining room. Tomorrow I'm gonna come in and take out all this sheetrock up here. That should be pretty quick with the, just hit all that out of there, over to there. And then eventually I'll cut some holes in there on both sides for the switches. And now, since the header, well, let me get my tape measure. Alright, so the header is going to be a 2x6, which is really 5.5 inches. Oh, hold on. Sorry. So there's 5.5 inches. So the header is going to go to the top of that right there. So I'm going to cut all these boards. We're in a straight line across. Cut all those boards right at that mark right there. That means I could drill holes up here and run my wiring above the header and then drop it down into this wall. So I'll open all that up. This board right here, that can come out. That's just, I don't know if you can see, but that just ends right there. That's not holding anything. And then it'll just be these 3 boards, and then these boards, and there's another support in there. These 2 will stay. They'll hold my header. That'll be tomorrow. Probably leave that hole in there in case I need access to run any more wires or do anything weird. And I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with all this stuff. These 2 outlets really need to determine how confident we are that we're going to build a little custom island right here. Because if we're 100% going to put an island right here, then I'll take one of these wires, try to fish it underneath, and pop it up through the existing hardwood. So if we do it, then the island's going to be there. Otherwise, we have a random outlet in the floor. And so I'd like it there if we're going to have an island, so we can put the microwave in there. But so that's day 3 done. I got this wall open now. You can see into the kitchen from the living room. With that, pan over the family room. Now that's open. And then still need to take down some more sheetrock up top there, but that'll be super quick. And then I could start with the bracing of the ceiling, and then taking out those studs, and then I'll probably put the header up here first. Then I'll tackle this side, and we'll see. Day 3 done.